Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We get to see one of the hottest teams in baseball today, Singy.
Yeah, they continue to find ways to win, and I don't see that streak coming to an end today, but that's why they play the game.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started, and on the mound now, Brady Singer. What do we need to know here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year,
there goes the runner. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
gamingtheWrightway is now with streaming MLB The Show 25. gamingtheWrightway playing as H.O.F. Dave Parker.
Blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now it's the right fielder, Dave Parker. He's already homered in this game. And there's the strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Straighten him up a little bit.
Parker with another scorching run of play lately. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 5-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Here's Tommy Pham. In the air, left side. Dives, and he can't hang on. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And first offering is fouled off. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ripped on a line. Fairchild calls it in, and there's 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Coming home.
The players on Stranger.com. Remove the space. FE93WRT3M.
So up next, Dave Parker. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
And that's in the dirt. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Fairchild gets under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Parker hustling after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. So 2 down. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. This could end it. Hit to right, and that should do it. And it falls. Coming home. He will score. Oh, the throw is over his head. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's Austin
now
Hayes.
Batting, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 11-8. First and second, 2 outs. Fraley now at the plate. Santana is just 1 strike away. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one. And your final 11-8 for Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in different ways, too. Tough test today, though.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, Andrew Abbott.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. Flares it into the outfield. And it's in there, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Abbott back to work. And there's a foul ball.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ball one
ball,
there.
one strike.
Parker with some impressive production lately. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now the right fielder, Dave Parker. 0 for 2 in this one. Into center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
This one in the air. Candelario makes the grab, and that's the third out. One down, runner at first. Here's Jose Trevino. Relay throw, the tag, and he's out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. He had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Dave Parker. On the ground, right side, McLean. And it gets by him to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dave Parker.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Throw to first. Parker back in on a dive. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Steer. And that is that. They put 2 on the... Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Really important at that.
To the right side, Gonzalez. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates keep it rolling. Well, Singy, this team is really playing good ball as of late. We'll see if they can keep it going here.
Riding an impressive win streak, Boog. This team is clutch right now. Doing it in.
It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, Hunter Green. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there.
That's ripped to right down the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming around third is Reynolds. The relay to the plate, and he's out. So, runner at second, 2 down. Next to him, Spencer Horwitz. In the dirt, runner breaks for third. Out at third, and that ends the inning. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Green checks the runner, and they got him. First and second, no outs. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds. And the pitch. On a line. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Parker in the box lays off for ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. Dave Parker, the next Pirate to hit. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone.
Pagan checks on first, and he's back in there.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And he makes the catch. 2 down. First and second, 2 outs. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A 3-run dinger. His second of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 10-3.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Ground ball, and this should do it. Connor Falefa, and that is the ball game. 10-4 is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. And